Hello, hello. We're gonna play some more DDO tonight. Wait, more DDO? When Richard just done DDO stream yesterday? Why, yes, I was. And what are you drinking, Druid? This does not look like a can of soda. This is actually a thermal mug. Thermal mug? I don't know. From my old company, whose name I shan't mention. They're not my ISP anymore. And it's full of Mexican hot chocolate. Very hot Mexican hot chocolate. Because they have the Abuelita brand available in my local Kroger. And after streamer Thadrius mentioned it by name on one of his streams a few weeks ago, I went and got some, and oh, it's very tasty. Alright, let's get logged back in here. So, title of the stream is Let's See If Loot Luck Holds Out in Myth Drannor, and I'll show you why here as soon as we log in. Well, the kitties are making a mess. Oh, speaking of Thadrius, the dude just went live. Rude! Thad, what are you doing? Yeah, let's pull up Thad's stream. I'm not gonna listen to it, but I'm gonna see. Oh, it's on. The sound is on. Anywho, we're gonna play some Myth Drannor tonight. We're on the Cormier server, so we're gonna have all kinds of fun. But I'd like to point out, remind folks that Standing Stone did do an update to the drop rates in Myth Drannor. And this is the kind of crap that I picked up yesterday. Just a whole bunch of these things, right? So I got some good loot. But the important one, the really, really important one is this one right here. Now you might think, oh, you used an elixir of discovery and you got this off of a end boss or something, or an end chest in a quest. No, I got it off of the crocodile rare in the wilderness on DDO stream last night. And yes, I made a clip of that shit. So, yeah. Bangi's Cross, I get some more of that. We are going to run the rares, but I also want to double check and see where I am. Okay, we got the hirelings. I'm just going to put that up there. Where are we on the quest? Because I do want to actually continue with the saga. Okay, so we are all done with the 4 side quests, and we have 6 of the regular ones to do. So we have Safehold, Death Hostess Banquet, Key to the Mythal. Actually, I like Key to the Mythal, Secrets of the Red Wizard, and the Zolkius Plan out of these the best. The Safehold is okay, I don't really care one way or the other. Death Hostess Banquet can be a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun on a tourney undead character kind of character. And Times Long Pass is okay. I used to hate it because I got so turned around, but as soon as I started playing through it a few more times, I'm like, okay, I understand this quest now. We are going to run the rares while we're doing this, while we're running around. We'll see what happens. Also, one of the other items that I got is... I already had this Druid bracer that I picked up last week or so. But then I picked up the Lunar Gem of Spell Difficulty, so adding +3 Profane bonus to my spell DCs. Hello? Also, one other thing that I had said that I was going to do was to change up, like, Greater Color Spray. Because I've noticed that Greater Color Spray really isn't doing anything for me. It's not really stopping anybody anymore. So, I'm kind of over it, not gonna lie. So what I think I'm going to do is bring down Salt Ray, bring that back into the party. I mean, it's not great, it's not bad, but it's better than this thing's not doing a damn thing. So we're gonna put Salt Ray back in... Oh, Bolden isn't on. Well, hell, we'll turn that on. Why not? Because this is an SLA, so and SLAs are sexy, so... always on. This is not an SLA. Sad. Can't do anything with that. So, generally I don't use a lot of meta magics unless I'm on an SLA. Tsunami is good. I might actually start using those a little bit because I do kind of want to... I'm finding I'm not like running out of spell points anymore like I used to. So I'm kind of thinking I might want to start using some more meta magics just to kill even more things because it's so much fun. Alright. Actually, you know, I'm gonna go look at these guys up here. Not you. Whoops. I keep forgetting that happens. So, these two are kind of leading you to a couple of the quests. The two side quests that are over on the eastern side of the thing. And this will only take you to two other places, so it's like, whatever, I don't really care. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Let's get back in it. Hi, skittish kitty. She's looking at my hand like I don't want anything to do with you. Alright. Well, let's summon the hires. We're gonna focus on getting quests done and then doing rares on the way to those quests. Screech. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Everybody is now active. And we want to go to the safe hold first. Tyranters Hall. One thing I really dislike, Secrets of the Red Wizards, is a speculum. Is that the quest names don't really match the actual quest doors. It drives me bananas. Okay, so we know this is Times Long Past. This is Key to the Mythal. This is going to be Secrets of, you know, the Zulkir's plan. Secrets of the Red Wizards. Where are we? Let's go to Tyranters Hall and then the Speculum. We'll do those two. Alright, let's go. And I'm not running with any kind of discovery elixir or anything. This is just straight up RNG, no loot roll, no you know, just playing the character. Alright, that one is not present. Alright, we're gonna go to the quest. It's just right up this hill. Alright, we'll do this one. This one can be spicy. I forget, did I take a lead? Okay, we'll find out in a minute.
Once Tyrant's Hall was a place of merriment. Now it stands ruined and seemingly empty. Yet you hear faint sounds from up ahead. Is it just the building settling? Or something else?
Oh, that's Danger Hall. We're not going that way. Not yet, anyway.
Everything indicates that someone has already come this way.
These guys are 35?
Disabling traps and looting chests as they went.
Yeah, I don't think I did this. Hold on. We're gonna start this over again. We're gonna reset and do it over. Because they should not be CR35. Yeah, I picked normal like a dingleberry. Okay, let's kill that. Let's try this for real this time. There we go. Darn. Good thing I caught that early. I'm mad at myself. Come on, Albreth. Do the thing. There we go. And let me do my buffs. I forget. Yeah, apparently, whatever. Alright, and let us abscond.
Once Tyrant's Hall was a place of merriment. Now it stands ruined and seemingly
That's what I was
empty.
expecting. Dude's actually already in
Yet
there.
you hear faint sounds from up ahead. Is it just the building settling?
No.
Or something else?
Alright, let's try this again. This is much more.
Everything indicates that someone has already come this way. Unlocking doors, disabling traps, and looting chests as they went.
Y'all just chilling over there? Well, there's obviously the bad guys in there. Frago, I need you to unlock the damn door first.
This door hasn't been breached yet. Perhaps some of the treasure rumored to be in the hall is on the other side.
Maybe. Alright, still nothing yet. We don't need to unlock the extra door. There's nothing there except more undead dudes. Now we're gonna do... Frago's gonna help us out here, and we're gonna go do the scary... Don't go in there.
This hallway remains covered in the dust of centuries. Anything here is likely still intact.
You think? I wonder why. Do 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 do. Hirelings are freaking out. That's never fun. There we go. Do 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 do. Nothing in here. Alas. Froggo can get this one too. Nail nothing here. Do 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 do. Where are you, Froggo? apparently everybody's coming over this time, even though I told them to stay. Anybody want roast frog? Why'd I do that? I think this is the one that doesn't have anything in it this time. I lied. Got him. Holly! Holly is here. Hello, Holly. How you doing? So far, my loot luck has not won out. I'm doing okay. You know,
Rest now and grow stronger.
just still trying to recover from Osmood. It was a whole thing. Osmo was a lot of fun. So one thing I've noticed about the Australians is that they have such deep feelings about everything. And their love of Tolkien is undisputed. And they're always like doing creative stuff, and not to say that folks in other moods aren't doing creative things, but there's something about there's I don't know, there's something about it, how they take joy in so many things, and for a lot of folks it didn't matter if you were the best of the best of the best, you know, at whatever you were doing, as long as you were having fun doing it. That was the important thing. And of course everybody had like amazing scholarship and whatnot. Did I? I did. Did I open the chest up there? Hold on. I thought I had. Now I'm second guessing myself. I thought I had done. Yeah. And they were very encouraging and welcoming and warm to folks. You know, there's definitely a sense of community, definitely a sense of, you know, everybody being welcome. And the one thing that you missed by not being there is you missed me singing it twice. Because I did that shit. because there was one moment, because the theme of the moot itself was had to do with music, so there was a lot of papers about music, presentations about music, I should say. There was a reading section, like he gave, you know, read a favorite passage from whatever. There was an actual musical performance section as well.
The door swings open, and a lich turns its baleful gaze in your direction. It sends its thralls to attack.
And so during the singing section, I took the opportunity, because Corey had recently we're in Moria, in exploring Lord of the Rings right now. And we had a discussion about Gimli's poem about Durin, that has of course been turned into a song by several different people, including the Lonely Mountain
The
Band.
lich falls to the ground, and its undead minions collapse.
It's still nothing. And I sang the Lonely Mountain Band version, a cappella. And at the very end of the moot, people were doing, like, you know, it was like a reading, says like, read your favorite passage, blah blah blah, read your favorite poem, that kind of thing. And I decided to end with a poem that sort of got kind of turned into a song. And so I filched the main melody of said song that was featured in Rings of Power and sang about old Tom Bombadil. And apparently, according to the Zoom chat, I couldn't hear them, but apparently the folks in the live audience in Australia were humming along by the end of the song, which is kind of cool. So everybody was very extremely kind and gracious about the whole thing. Some really, really good presentations and papers, and people shared poetry. Professor Corey did his usual. His latest poetry game these days is to take some D&D dice and start rolling dice to determine what poem he's going to look at, and maybe, you know, compare. Like, okay, I'm gonna take poem A and poem B, but poem A, you have to roll whatever to get. And this is the thing he started at a moot last year, and he's like, holy crap, this is really fun, this really works. And I, like, one of the first times we did it, wound up getting, like, the two poems we were comparing. One was like a farewell speech or something.
You notice a distant quieting as the barrier above deactivates.
And it was then going to be compared, the other one that was selected by the dice was Thorin's death speech, and it was like such a perfect combination.
The lever is pulled.
And of course,
you notice
when it comes to poetry, once you start getting Corey going, it's hard to get him to stop. I'm not gonna lie. And his keynote speech was on hip-hop and how poetry isn't dead, it's just now hip-hop these days. Hip-hop is the true poetry of the day anymore. Alright, we need to go over here now. It's one of the first times we've ever had to have a content warning on a Signum event, I have to say. So we put a content warning in Slack chat and whatnot. Oh, by the way, there's gonna be F-bombs in what we're discussing here. So that was fun. Enjoyable.
The lever is pulled. You notice a distant quieting as the barrier above deactivates.
We're all here. And one of the neat things that this group does is they encourage people to bring stuff. Oop, I have been incapped. Now I'm back. jerk. And so, what people do is they bring stuff that they've crafted, you know, handcrafted swords, handcrafted books,
sense of
cosplay,
unease
that
fills
kind of
you.
thing.
It's as though you're being watched.
And I don't think we really get that same experience out of other moods. Now, to be fair, Osmood is a 3-day experience. So there's a lot more time to plan stuff. But Australia is also a really large country, so there were people coming in from all over Australia to be there. And I wouldn't even say that it was a lot of work. It's just because it was on the odd hours and the fact that I was, you know, running.
This crest likely fits the socket of a door mechanism.
I think Thursday was probably, well, I think Thursday was actually the more difficult of the 2 days, simply because I wound up having to. We're going over here. To use the shrine. It was simply because I had the day job for 8 hours, and then I had like an hour, like 2 hours off to get supper, and then I was working from like 8 p.m.
tarry
until
too
like
long.
2 a.m.
Our destiny awaits.
Where's everybody? They're all right there. They're all just putzing around. It was actually, yes, it was definitely a lot of fun. It was great to see some of the usual suspects like Alana and Trevor, and even some of the folks online as well. Like Julian, though he's in Australia, he couldn't make it in person on site. Wow. Game. Well, clearly the notion of a free-for-all 64-bit server is not ready for prime time, because we are getting issues with lag and whatnot. Not as badly as the regular 32-bit worlds are experiencing on the regular, but I am noticing the hirelings being a little bit shakier than usual. Okay. Alrighty. Thad is playing some Alterac Valley in WoW right now. Alright, let's go. I remember the first time I ran this quest with my friend, and we wound up getting stuck by the light gravity effect. It was so bad, like, we were stuck up by the ceiling. It was actually really funny. Okay. Let's go the other way. And it was a bit of an adventurous time, I should say. It doesn't... You really shouldn't bother killing these dudes, mostly, because, quite frankly, they just respawn anyway, but it's nice to have a few less of them.
They lack stamina.
Alright. Ow. Let's go to the pub. So I was almost thinking about streaming Lotro tonight, especially since I knew Elda wasn't going to be on the official. Maybe I should have, I don't know. But one of the reasons I didn't is because
You hear someone calling out
I
from
really
behind
just
a
need to
doorway
spend
blocked
some
by a magical
time.
barrier. It doesn't sound like one of the undead.
I love the ooh, I'm a ghost.
Perhaps it's the drow elf you're searching for. You
Alright.
found the drow you're seeking, but it seems that
Now
he's
this is
trapped
how you
behind
trigger
that
the second
barrier.
half of the
And
quest.
to remove it, you'll need a pair of door crests.
And now things are about to get spicy. Before we go in, make sure everybody's here.
Re-entering the Great Hall, you're surprised by the sight of a towering skeletal figure. A familiar shape juts out from between its ribs. A crest. The skeleton
Wow, that
shatters
was
and
actually not so
falls,
hard.
The crest in its chest tumbling
Shrine.
free. You scan the room, looking for the fallen object.
Oh, it's right here. Where'd it go? Did I pick it up? I do not see a crest in my inventory. Oh, it's over there. For a second there, I thought that said undead dwarf lobster. And that would have been special. Spicy. Alright. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Gonna try to get to the shrine. Not aggroing anybody
Restore
else.
your powers so that we may claim our rightful destiny.
Everybody's having snoozing. This Mexican hot chocolate is like really, really, really good. It's very rich. Right now it's at the perfect temperature as well. Now it is in a tumbler that keeps it warm, but alright, back this away. Now good? Anybody chasing us? No? Alright. Final boss. I think maybe that fight was easier than it has been in the past because I did take the time to kill things. But if you wait too long before going back to that room after talking to this butthead, then it'll have all respawned, and then it's a little bit more of an adventure.
With both crests in place, the magic barrier fades away. Yet you're distracted by the sound of clacking bones. A new foe has arrived.
And he has fallen and gone boom. Yep, give me my stuff. Bye! Alright, here we go. Big money, no whammies! Big money, no whammies!
You found the icon of the dwarves, bringing you closer to unlocking the mystery of the key to the Mythal. Now to return to the elf encampment to report your progress.
Hello? A lesser version of Crown of Summer. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. And I got a frozen key for the event. And 1,000 sentient XP! Wow, I got a whole pile of stuff out of this one. Hell yeah. Alright, before we pop out, let's make use of our new sentient XP.
You will call on me again, and soon.
Alright. Eat this.
My knowledge grows, and with it, my power.
Yeah, my sentient jewel is more than slightly evil. I'm cool with that. Pun intended on a cold druid. Okay, so we've already gotten a good piece of gear. I don't think I'll use it necessarily on this character. I will lose that wisdom 15. Oh, hello. Oh, crap. That was not nice. Oh, shit!
This massive
It came with
structure
us!
was once a banquet hall.
Nice!
Home to countless nights of revelry. That was long ago.
Wow, that was funky. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, the speculum. Oh, we also got a whisper in the dark. Experience
You
the member.
feel the warm metal of your badge of office as you read the pronouncement. The guard to your right shifts nervously. Will this village obey the summons? Or will this become another riot?
Don't know. Oh, neat. Did you see that? I saw that.
Long ago, Corminthir's greatest wizards gathered here to share new spells and discuss their latest research. Yet not even the Empire's greatest wizards could prevent the fall of Myth Drannor. Ruins are all that remain.
Welcome. In happier times, these messages would introduce you to our organization, but with the city under siege, we have different priorities. Report to the Central Hall immediately. We will need every wizard in the city working together to keep the invaders out.
Sploosh. Okay. Go get him, Woofy. Fall over, go boom. Teal knows what's up. See, Quench really doesn't work half the damn time. When it works, it's really nice. When it doesn't work, not so much. Who are we fighting? Thank you.
This was once the library, yet the shelves lining the walls of this vast chamber are broken and empty. It seems the books have been swallowed by the insatiable maw.
I don't know what the wolf is attacking, but it's okay. We're fine. Yep, he did. Alright, now we go up here, and this is where we could get spicy. Where'd he go? He's going all the way down there? He did. He was going for Rana and she kicked his ass. And Skipper goes, meow. What's you doing, Skipper? Why are you meowing? Hi, Skittish. What are you doing? Got them all. Remember the last time I did this quest? I had just kicked these 3 clowns and then had just used the shrine. And then the head of the beast spawned after I'd used the shrine. Yeah, it was not fun. I'm actually gonna save this shrine. Okay. This is like the hallway back down all the ways. So if you really wanted to, you could start the storytelling. With this one.
The invaders are in the city. Entire districts are now under their control. They were just too many. Our defenses could not hold them back. The enemy is so thick on the ground we cannot even reach the castle. So, we will make our stand here.
The Helmed Horrors were supposed to be like this big
We continue to draw
bad
on a
of this
safe hold to keep
expansion.
the invaders at bay. Yet supplies there are getting low. We are almost out of spell components, and we've long since used all the wands. Of course, those aren't the only things available in the safe hold. But I'm not ready to call upon our last defense just yet.
Professor Teacher G! DDo's fun. Lots of fun. How you doing? What you up to? Ah! Ooh, there's the Scourge of the Snow Peaks finally. He's gonna drop me a chest. He's gonna drop me a chest. There he goes. I'm gonna get loot. Oh man, just 2 bronze coins? Are you kidding me? That's cheap.
Our numbers dwindle. I have reconfigured the safe hold so it can be opened with these crests. That way, any might access it. If all of our senior wizards have fallen in battle.
Which they will.
Of course, this brings risks of its own.
You hear a muffled sound off in the distance, as if a door had been blown open by the wind.
Teach you all the things. So, since you're familiar with Lotro, DDO is basically dungeon crawling, so it's kind of like doing, skirmishes or instances, honestly. There's some wilderness areas, but it's not like a continuous, monstrously huge landscape that you can just ride around like in Lotro. Okay. Alright. And there's some definite mechanics you need to pay attention to. There are traps. And there's locks that you need to be able to unlock or to have a trapper. So no questline stories. Well, there is. It depends. I mean, it's not one continuous story like Lotro is, one continuous epic story and then side questing at, you know, like branches yonder and yonder. Typically their expansions are much smaller. Like the current expansion that I'm playing, Myth Drannor, has 13 quests in it. And the name of the game in DDO is not 150 levels. The max level is 34. And the actual name of the game is you get to level cap, puts around for a while, and then you reincarnate your character and start over at level 1. Or level 15 if you get a hireling. It's kind of like how WoW used to do the Death Knights, where you had to be level 55 before you could have one. Alright, we're going to go use the shrine back here. Now we have this, I'm on a server that has a special event on it that you maybe, it's, part of the mechanic is very familiar to those of us who
Rest
have
now
played,
and grow stronger.
that's my sentient jewel being a smartass. Once per quest and once per wilderness adventure. We are running around the wilderness in the area. Something will spawn called a Mist Stalker. Spawning very similarly to how the how you get jumped by the orc assassins on Angmar and Mordor. But this one announces itself. You got a little lantern that you carry with you, and as you defeat them, your lantern gains this durability, and once it gets full, you turn it in and get an account right award. So it is very different. I mean, there was an overarching story for much of the game, where every expansion is like, you got to find something about these codex pages, and we finally put an end to that story with Vecna Unleashed. And now they're starting a new massive overarching story that kind of touches on all the quests and the expansions, but it's not, you know, it's a different story. My Mexican hot chocolate's really nice. And so what I'm doing here is I'm running with a party of hirelings, landscape soldiers. And in normal circumstances, you can have one with you at a time unless you use a special kind that generally involves either buying them off the DDO store or getting them as part of an expansion, which basically all of the ones except this boy, this one, he's my healer. He's a favorite soul healer. You can just buy him from the hireling vendor. Basically, you get an hour-long contract that only ticks down when you're actively in a quest or a wilderness area. It doesn't tick down if you're in public, like in town or something. Oh, screw all of you. I hate chaos crawlers a lot! Because they suck! Who said worms were allowed to, big gigantic grubs were allowed to cast spells? I don't know, whoever they are. Alright, we found the crest of the Snake. So this goes on to the end of the quest, but we want to go back this way. Because there's an optional we can do. And we're gonna do the, I love doing optionals. Monetization is a bit different than in Lotro. Daily dice give you XP gems instead of, they don't have a virtue XP thing. And so each of my hirelings has special abilities that if they're on this hotbar, I can trigger them manually. But I have them set to automatically cast whatever. And you can actually adjust what spells they can cast. By, you know, customizing their AI, you can actually customize how they cast their spells. It's really cool. So you could technically get rid of that spell and just have them only attack, you know, cast those 3. So it is really cool. A lot of people don't actually adjust the AI of their hirelings. And not all hirelings are equal. Hirelings will come in many classes, like Albreth is a favorite soul. Rana is a druid like I am. The Feywild Muse is a bard. Teal is he's a barbarian. Froggo is a trapper, rogue. And then I have my pet wolf, because druids are allowed to have pet wolves. So druids is playing a cold druid, which means most of my spells are cold related. And look at this snazzy ass cloak I'm wearing right now. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. All right, we're gonna go fight a snake and some spiders.
An ominous hiss comes from deep within the shadows. Something has made this chamber.
Sometimes it's fun playing DDO in times when there's a quest that is being DM'd, where you're hearing voice acting, like combat barks that are clearly shared with Lotro. Like there's like Albereth the hireling, whenever he gets attacked, he makes a sound that sounds very much like human males being injured in Lotro. It's quite funny, in fact. One of the cool things you can do with your hirelings is you can also summon them to you. They're very much like landscape soldiers and, you know, lore master pets and whatnot. And we killed them. And then you get treasure. Yeah, the snakes are cool. I don't like snakes. Indiana Jones and I are on the same page about snakes. Snakes are bad. Don't like snakes. Can't go that way, it's busted. A little bit surprised the Miststalker hasn't popped in yet. Alright. Let's redo our buffs. Yeah, there is no one singular map here. The map actually in this game is kind of wacky. I'm not a big fan of it. It's very different. Yeah, you can't really see much of anything. You can't see anything. Well, wait till we get out to the wilderness and you'll see more of what we're saying. But first, let's finish this quest. Zombie come out and they calling your name. They want you to join, you want to eat your brains. You're not gonna listen to the words they say. To my dying breath, I'm gonna fight the dead. Okay, so we have found that.
Magic portal flickers in the center of the chamber. Perhaps it leads to the safe where the wizards kept their greatest secrets.
Yeah, where they did stupid stuff. Seems a bit more convoluted, yeah. At least this time I remember to stop by and talk to Kelgoth.
Examination shows that this drow elf was slain recently. Probably by one of the creatures nearby. This must be the leader of the expedition.
Aww.
It seems he never found the icon of the elves.
Aww. And this one will give us a message as well.
I am going to the safe hold. We're almost out of food, so we've decided to bring forth our last defense. Yet the risks are great. I can only pray to the gods that I will not be our undoing.
You were.
Restore your powers so that we may claim our rightful destiny.
So the fun fact is, once you hit level 20, you can get something called a sentient weapon that you can slot a sentient jewel in. And the sentient jewels have voice acting, as you just heard. And they have personalities. And they say certain things whenever, for example, you take damage, or if you get killed, or if you open a chest, or you stop at a restaurant. And the personalities range from... The one that I have right now is... Sentient weapons are kind of like LIs. Sparrow! Sparrow! Alright, I'm about to embarrass Sparrow in front of everybody. Welcome, my dear Sparrow. Sparrow of Doom is the illustrious Sparrow Alden of Signum University. And I have said before, and I shall say this again, she is the heart and soul of our university. I don't know how she does all of the stuff that she manages to do, except I kind of know because I do watch the productivity channels in Discord, I'm just saying. You and Callie are mad people for what you do. By the way, perfectly hot, at the right temperature, Mexican hot chocolate is to die for. But you just bake the cookies. You do way more than baking. You make the waffles. By the way, speaking of waffles, chicken and waffles. Then anybody can use that command. I might change that away from chicken and waffles. I haven't had chicken and waffles in a while, but maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. Alright, let's fight a bad guy. So the sentient jewels have personalities, and there's like, this one is the sentient jewel of the Inquisitive. Sounds like a little bit of a slimy guy who's like really out for power. No? There's one that is basically a peppy cheerleader sort of person, always encouraging you and saying, I'm going to write the story of our adventures. There's one that's a female drill sergeant who always, tells you to get up, pretty much tell you to get off your ass and get back to work. There's one that's a dragon. There's one that is a kobold. Kobolds still hate you. Go and find kobold more shinies! Bookworm, do you have the kobold one? Because there's one that is like a female pirate captain sort. There's one that's an extremely Scottish sounding dwarf. There's also one called the Sentient Jewel of the Timid. I have one of those, and it's hilarious because it was voice acted by Cordoban, the community manager for Standing Stone Games. And it's like, please. You don't want to use me anymore? A wise decision. Alright, before we go, we gotta do our buffs. Because as any D&D party knows, if you go without buffing, you are in trouble. What's still weird is I haven't gotten my Miststalker yet this quest.
Is where the wizards kept their last defense.
Hi.
Yet, whatever that last defense might have been, it failed to keep the invaders out of the city.
Big purple numbers! Big purple numbers! Hi. Where'd he go? Yeah, jerk! Should come over here. There's also an exclamation point, a bang syrup as well. But that one I made for my friend TD. Who was an amazing Canuck. See? Where'd he go? Hi! Oh, and this game has Featherfall, which is the best thing ever. Bad guy down.
The wizard's final defense was a powerful summon.
And he can break things.
A demon.
Sometimes you might get
cannot
a little something
control.
out of it, like some platinum, some gold. And if you're leveling up, breaking the breakables can sometimes get you some little XP if you do enough with them. Okay, let's grab our icon. Let's actually see what just happened here.
The summoning was a success. Now to proceed to the binding. But I'm certain the spell holding the demon worked. It's... by the gods! It's free!
It ate him. Destroy things to get XP. Yeah. See, what there are... Here, I'll show you. There's an XP report that you can pull out. And if you scroll to the top, it'll tell you what one you're doing, what level it is, how you're playing it. This game has a difficulty thing built into it. Your base quest is normal. There is a casual that's basically like super story mode. Then there's normal, and then there's hard, which puts in a little bit more difficulty. The quest is a level higher. You get a little bit more XP for doing it. And then there's elite, which is there's a big jump between hard and elite. And then when you get from elite, then there's Reaper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10, which is very much like the hardened difficulty thing that we have in Lotro. DDO did it first. And we get a little extra. I don't get any XP at all because I'm at level cap. Tells you who killed what. You normally would get XP based on if you made the conquest bonus. But the breakables here are the important thing. Is once you hit a specific tier of breakables, like you hit so many breakables per quest, then you get like 8% XP, 10% XP, then 15% XP or something like that. And it varies from quest to quest how many you have to get depending on how many breakables are in it. It's really fun. If you had to come back into the quest, like let's say you get killed, your entire party gets killed, and you have to release out of the quest and then go back in, then you lose that 10% bonus. And if you die within the quest, you have 10% bonus, and then however much you get at the end. Alright, really cool. And grab that.
This statue
Quest is complete.
is the icon of the elves.
Alright, big money and no
It's
whammy!
the object you were sent here to find.
What do we get?
One of the 3 items
Holy
related
shit!
to control of the mythal.
Yes! Exactly. I'm a wisdom class. This is one of the things. Oh man. Oh man. Yep. I can immediately use that, in fact. Let's find a sun slot on a piece of gear that I have. Bags are very different in DDO than they are in Lotro, and there's one main reason why they're different. Well, there's two ways they're different. One is they have a lot more slots and storage capability than in Lotro, and they're fucking cheaper. But the flip side of that is it's a lot harder to grind DDO points than it is in Lotro points. So, hi TD. Speak of the devil, she shows up. Okay, so. We're gonna pop that out of the bag. And let's go look for something that's got a sun augment slot on it. That's a colorless, that doesn't count. Green colorless. That's got a moon augment slot, which doesn't help. Colorless. Green. Do I have nothing with a sun slot? It's got a yellow slot. How about the sword? The sword doesn't have a sun slot. My god, I don't have anything with a sun slot in it? Jeez, oh Pete. That kind of sucks. Well. Oh, hey. Miss Stalker. Let's go! What do we get? Oh shit, it's the head of the beast. Go get him.
They lacked stamina.
I missed my spell cast. We're gonna get our butts kicked. Yep, that happened. Alright, let's see if Rana can res me. gonna pop down here. Thing going here. Get the thing going here. Summon my dude if I can. I think the head of the beast will actually piss off. Alright. Yeah, he pissed off. Well, that's fun. The good news is, so when you die, your soul stone drops. And if you're carrying anything that's like a quest item, like a key or something, that'll drop, or a crest. And somebody will have to pick it up. So I've picked everybody up. The good thing is I'm a druid and I can res people. So I'm gonna res Albereth and let him res somebody. While he's doing that, I'll res the Feywild Muse. And another person in your party can pick up your soul stone. Now, the thing is, if you die and go too far away from your soul stone, then after like 10 seconds, you snap back to your soul stone wherever it is. But somebody in your party can pick it up and take it to a res shrine. Like the one that's out here. Well, there was one out there. And it's kind of cool. So we didn't get the head of the beast, but that's okay. We got a piece of loot, and I'm actually happy with that, even though I can't use it right now. So let's finish our quest. We'll go back out to the wilderness. We'll run around. I'll show you what it means to run the rares, because in every wilderness area, there are certain rare spawns that they're not always there. But if they are there and you kill them, they have a chest that you can then get loot out of. And it's not as good as the chests in the quests themselves. But just to give you a basic idea what the map is like. This is the map of Myth Drannor. This one is like, and the DDO map is not all that great. I'm not gonna lie. So there's fog of war. So you don't get to see everything. So everything you can kind of see is places that have gone. Run around. And I'll show you like where the quests are. The ones that you haven't done yet or haven't turned in yet are yellow. The ones you have completed are white. I don't remember being out there. There's somebody who actually went and documented the entire predicament. This is like ginormous. And then there's a zoom out button. And this will show you Cormyr. And this is in the Forgotten Realms. We basically have quests available here in the Stormhorns, based out of Evening Star, and then you can go to the King's Forest, you can go to the prison town of Wayloon. And that's pretty much it for this side of the planet. I'm gonna make this smaller so I can actually see it again. Rawr. When you come over here. There we go. Good night, Sparrow! I'll see you tomorrow for... By the way, you should go to the Signum U... Everybody, the rest of y'all, go to the Signum U channel tomorrow at noon and watch Sparrow do Writer Space and hang out with her. Because she's awesome. Yeah, my fire elemental is pretty cool. I am actually in a water elemental form. But you can't see it because I have a thing that is hiding it. Let me turn it off. Except, no, I hold on. Here's my water elemental. Hold on. Let's make the hireling stand where you are. Okay, watch it. Let's check this shit out. Look at this amazing outfit that I'm wearing, by the way. This outfit, the robe is available in the current festival going on right now. The cloak is available in a different quest in this expansion. I'm so freaking happy to get it. Okay. So let me turn this back on so I can hit the button. So this is my water elemental form. And then I just use the thing to turn it off. I want to look at my outfit. Oh, I also have blue dragon wings, which is part. By the way, today and tomorrow, if you want to play DDO and get a shit ton of freebies, download the game tonight. Do it tonight. Before they do downtime on Wednesday, there is a freebie available in a place called the Hall of Heroes in Stormreach Marketplace that will get you a free archetype. So you can play a Dragon Lord fighter. Oh, you want to see fire? I can do fire. I can do fire. I can do fire. Druidsfire. Or it could be a wolf. It could be a bear. It could be a dire bear. Rawr. Or it could be a winter wolf. But since I'm built to be a cold druid, it's best that I stay as a cold druid. Is it a website like Lotro to download it or Steam? Yeah, basically it's just like Lotro. It's Standing Stone's other game. So it's a lot of fun. Okay. Should be a direct link, yeah. Off the website on ddo.com. Okay. Let me turn on my thing. Where the hell are we again? Okay, so we're at the Speculum. We did Tyrantur's Hall. Oh man, I'm trying to remember where things are. Let's actually recall out. I'm gonna recall out, fix my stuff. We'll come back in and then we will run some more quests. And this current expansion, as the previous few expansions, all were composed by Mr. Bill Champagne, whom you are familiar with his work on Lotro ever since Mordor. Since he took over the main composing duties from Mr. Chance Thomas. Chance Thomas has gone off. Ooh, pair of jump boots? Yes. That blue item is a goodie. The rest of this is just junk. Go away. And what's really cool is if you love Bill's work, one of the neat things is because he's doing Dungeons and Dragons stuff, it's not... There's kind of a tone that Lord of the Rings had until recently, you know, based on, you know, kind of like the Howard Shore serious high fantasy soundtracky stuff. And then Bear McCreary over here in Rings of Power is doing freaking metal stuff, and it's amazing. But Lotro, pretty much, Bill is doing a certain way of things. But with DDO, since DDO has technology Lotro can't have, and there's all kinds of magic that Lotro can't have, he can get away with a lot more styles of music. Okay, so we have 4 more quests to do. The time travel quest and 3 of my favorite other quests. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's clean my bags out. Did I not sell things? Oh wait, no, those came from the quests. Durr. Doi. Oh man. Actually, I kind of like fort items, so there we go. So we'll show you how we run some of the rares. I need my map still. We're gonna reset this just to make sure it's clean. DDO has not had mounts, or even cloaks, quite frankly, anywhere near as long as Lotro has had, so... But it has a different variety of mounts. They don't have war steeds or anything like war steeds. I could show you a little bit of the kinds of mounts that we get in the game. One of the other things that's different between Lotro and DDO, in terms of monetization, is that in DDO, if you acquire a mount or a pet on your character, however you acquire it, every other character on your account, or I'm sorry, on that server gets a copy of it. So we have flying carpets. Flying carpets are a thing. I'm gonna make the hirelings stand where they are. Stay out of the way. So we have flying carpets. We have regular horses. A regular old horsey. We've got panther mounts. And yes, they dance. Gotta stop dancing. Let's switch it out to a different one. We've got raptor mounts. There's an armored raptor mount. Here's a favorite. Inspired by Honor Among Thieves, the D&D movie, we have what the player base has referred to as the Chonky Boy. This is the Chonky Boy. And his swim is freaking adorable. Watch this. Oh, one thing is, if you're swimming in DDO, you do not get dismounted. Also, there is a breathing mechanic. So you can drown in DDO. My character does not deal with that because she's a druid and has the thing that she's got underwater action automatically. The Chunky Boy. So the community, when this one came out, this is also one of the things that you want to get on tonight or tomorrow is, well, get the game going, because the Chonky Boy is one of the upcoming Year of the Dragon things. So, okay, here's how Year of the Dragon has been working previously. Every month, they would release a new item on the list. My blanket fell off. However, since they've opened up the Cormier server to everybody for the next couple of months, until like April 15th, they're going to release the Year of the Dragon stuff started last February. So like a year ago, literally. And this has been a Year of the Dragon. So what they're doing is a catch-up thing. So every week, they're putting a new Year of the Dragon reward back into rotation. You go to the thing, you get the thing, and then you're good to go. And if you have the game downloaded, you will need to go through, create a character on Cormier, the Cormier server specifically. You'll need to go through a brief tutorial. You can't get around it. That'll at least get you out to Korthos Island. You'll be on the snowy side of Korthos, where you could start doing questing, or if you want to make sure you don't miss the unlock, you're going to go to the dock, and you're going to go talk to the person and say, yes, I want to skip the Korthos thing. You'll go back and do it later if you want to. I do recommend it anyway. You go to, and you're going to take the dock. The sea captain will take you to Stormreach. You go to Stormreach, you go to the Hall of Heroes. and talk to the dragon, and it unlocks that week's thing for the entire account. So you can then go pick it up on a regular server later on. And yeah. So they have patrons coffers just like Lotro does, and this is one of the rewards from the patrons, one of the other patrons coffer. This is a Warforged pony. It's a horse made out of wood and metal. They have some horses that come out of raids. That one actually came with the Ravenloft expansion. No, the Feywild expansion. This one came with an expansion. Unicorns! Another Feywild. This one came with this red dragon. Came out of a patron's coffer. This one came out of a hardcore league that I got to level 20 on. It's a nice one. We'll save that one. This is the horse that came with the Myth Drannor expansion, the expansion we're playing through right now. This one came with the Keep on the Borderlands extra goodies. No, wait a minute. No, that came with the Saltmarsh one. This came with Keep of the Borderlands, based on the D&D cartoon. It came with a whole War Duke. You know, remember War Duke from the D&D cartoon back in the 80s? They have his horse, they have his outfit. Oh, it's great. And the Saltmarsh expansion had this horse as well. The horse of the steed of the lizard folk. But this one's also the most badass horse. This is from the Necromancer's coffer. It's basically an undead horsey. Look at the artwork on this, by the way. Look at the artwork on this shit. Hold on. Look at that. Look how good that is. It's an elven horse. What be dead, be very dead. And the outfit that goes with it is really, really good. But I think my favorite one right now is the one that comes with this Miststalker event, and it's this kitty cat. It's this kitty cat. Look at the kitty cat. Sabertooth kitty cat! I think it's supposed to be some kind of Sabertooth lynx or something. Anyhow, let's go kill dudes. It is a kitty. I put in a lot of work to earn this one. This was the big reward for this event, so. And so this is the fallen city of Myth Drannor. I love this combat music so much, it's so good. Yep. Bill Champagne did it for this, so he composes for both games now, and has done. He started doing the composing, like he did half of, kind of like how he did half the stuff for Mordor. He did the, oh, there's a potted plant. Featherfall is the best thing ever, isn't it? So this potted plant may not be only, it's a wizard in disguise. So we're in a wild magic zone, so things could happen very freakily. There's also dead magic zones, because basically the city was overrun by bad guys. And since a lot of magic was involved, it's kind of like a magic hot zone. Alright, we got him. Yay, we saved a wizard. He hit himself as a potted plant. Oh, no good loot. Alright. So as you're running around and you could get the effects of wild magic either as a good surge or a bad surge or a neutral surge all over you. And that could cause weird things to happen. Some people don't like it, but then they like their video games to be very predictable. They don't like the whole chaos magic aspect of this expansion. It's like, I want to be... Yeah, see, look at the dragon. Look at the dragon. It's the Electrum dragon.
The smoke billowing from a gigantic tree nearby caught your eye. As you approach, something else captures your attention. A large, shining dragon who watches the blaze with grave concern.
The dragon will give you a quest to kill some bad guys. Some, fire-related bad guys. So me as a cold druid, I have a heckin' lot of fun in that quest because I just roll in there and just drop cold spells everywhere and quench and, you know, I just nuke the crap out of them. But we're not here for that. We're looking for a bunch of rares. The one I was looking for was not present, so we're gonna go look for another one. And I've done this expansion content often enough that I pretty much know where all the rares are. So, it's like I know where they are, so I know where to look for them. Okay, this one is up. There we go. Gimme. Nothing cool there either. Get Featherfall. I know people who actually roll without Featherfall on, and I think they're the most insane people in DDO. It's like, how can you not have Featherfall? What is wrong with you? I mean, you can jump from the top of Castle Ravenloft and then just Featherfall your way down back to the pub in the town like half a mile away. Look how many things I'm avoiding by featherfalling past them, right? So the wilderness also has these things called dungeon alerts, where if you piss off enough bad guys, the ones that you face will be tougher. Ooh, this guy is up. This is the one that I got the really nice rare item off of last time. Daggerjaw. Why did I call him Daggermaw? I don't know. Let's see if he gives me any cool loot this time. Not really. Not really. Thieves' tools are always useful. I always keep those, but nothing else on that was really good. So one of the other fun things that DDO has that Lotro does not maybe yet have, though they've been making rumblings about a kinship update, but in DDO there are guilds. And guilds have some really cool things in them. One of them is the fact that once your guild hits level 5 out of 200, they have 200 levels of guilds, you get to be able to email your alts. These are the rewards that you can get as you go through the list. You can get cool things. And instead of like a house, DDO doesn't have housing per se. They have airships that you can buy in various ways. And the airships will allow you to customize them to put down amenities. And the amenities will get you cool things like the Shrine of Experience, which will get your people more experience as they're out and about and they're, you know, doing their stuff. Okay, he's not present. Alright. And so I've got a few things. I haven't actually bought a guild airship for my thing. And there's some airships you can just buy with in-game platinum. There's some that you can buy using Astral Shard, which is basically Mithril Coin under a new name. And you can buy guild airships in the DDO store for a crap ton. The most expensive one cost the equivalent of 150 bucks in real money. But there's a nice place if you can keep up on the amenities, then your guild will benefit from them. You'll have all kinds of fun stuff that they can get, like XP bonuses, bonuses to various skill checks, vendors, a bank, auctioneer, tavern, thing to buy hirelings, all kinds of fun stuff that you can get from them. Alright, we're gonna actually look for the couple of rares that are around here, and then we'll go do this quest. I'm gonna do the time travel quest. Oh, it's only Snicks. Alas, not what I'm looking for. But it's a lot of work to level a guild in DDO. Like Lotro, right now, you just have your guild available for a certain number of days. Hi. I don't need to talk to you too. Alright. So, the question... Neither of those two rares were available, so I am going to go back to the shrine over here, and we'll go do the time travel quest.
Restore your powers so that we may claim our rightful destiny.
Yeah. Oh my god, this hot cocoa is so damn good. Alright. And sometimes they actually get pretty famous people to do DM work for this game. Like this one was the lady who did stuff for...
The strange note you found
Not
in
this
the
one.
burial glen has led you here, to the temple of Labalus Enereth, resting place of Myth Drannor's elusive god of time. Here, you should be able to uncover the secret of the key to the Mythal. You see a plaque against the wall. Reading it will be the first step on your journey. You pick up the box of artifacts, certain that you will need them later in your journey. The plaque states that to receive the blessing of the Time God, you must stand before the altar and pray for assistance. You feel a rush of power as you pray at the altar. A fissure forms in the air before you, through which you catch a glimpse of something that should not be possible. An intact city, untouched.
See, look how
by
pretty it
ruin.
is.
Stepping through the time rift, you find yourself in a pristine version of the temple centuries ago, before the city fell. Now that you are in the past, you should be able to learn more from the mages themselves. Your destination is the Mythal Consortium, located across the street. This is the city in its original state, grand and serene, without danger or decay. Your destination is straight ahead, the Mythal Consortium. You enter the Mythal Consortium. People gather in circles, talking in the lavishly decorated foyer. Someone might have the information you seek. This person wasn't able to help with your search. However, just as you finished talking, a rift appeared. After stepping through the rift, you find yourself back in the present. The Consortium has fallen into a state of decay. Crumbling walls and echoing halls surround you.
Now this one's basically a puzzle. Notice the hirelings are acting up again. You go as far as you
This
can
door
go.
is blocked from the other side.
So one of the other voice actors in this expansion is Amelia Tyler. You'll hear her in part of this quest. If you stick around till we get toward the end and meet the Shrinshri, or whatever her name is. Okay. Let me go back in here. So here's where we start off. So basically you want to follow the path. So we're going to go back in here. And we went to the left. Now we're going to go to the right.
You see the remains of what must have been stairs up to the upper level of the
We
consortium.
need that.
You'll need to find another way upstairs. You hear a grinding of stones in the distance.
So what you wind up doing is just like opening a bunch of doors and getting clues.
This locked door is marked by a dim blue crystal.
And you can see I can't open that door at all. And this door gives you the clue that
This door needs to be unlocked with a silver key.
sometimes you can unlock doors with using a trapper of some kind, like a rogue or an artificer or a dark hunter. But sometimes you can't.
The High Mages who lead the Mythal Consortium are involved in some sort of secret ritual today. That must be the reason why you were told you should seek them out in their tower.
Oh, and one cool thing about DDO is every single monster in the game has a dance.
A secret passage has opened up in this chamber.
And that is because one of the D&D spells allows you to cause, it's called Otto's Irresistible Dance, and everybody dances. So they had to make dances for every monster in the game. Well, that's why they weren't doing anything. Oh yeah.
Upon entering this room, you spy a monster resting inside.
So the Nothics like to do a little bit of a soft shoe, like that guy over there. This guy over here. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, you dropped a weapon. Get up. I want the weapon. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you. The dancing is adorable! And in certain places, you will see a couple of familiar dances. Like some of the satyrs in the Feywild use a couple of dances that are dwarf dances, actually stout axe dances. In Lojo. It's like, who had those first? Did you make those for Lojo or DDO? Which one? Pick one. Alright. Snacks with human faces. Freaking crazy ass. Alright. You also get spell potions and whatnot out of the pots in the corner. This is the toilet. We'll go there in a minute. We're not ready to go there yet.
This door is marked with a sign that says, "To the courtyard." It's locked tight, but an iron key should open it.
Nice kitchen space, you think? All right, let's go to the potty. Come on. We'll use the shrine in here.
Don't tarry too long. Our destiny awaits.
There's actually a website out there that will show you all, let you listen to all of the voice actors who've done Sentient Jewels. What's really funny is if you start off in Korthos Island and like half the quests there are voiced by Gideon Emery, who is known for many things these days. Including, he's currently the voice of Lorthamar Theron in WoW. Resting allows you to regain your spell points. If you are like a paladin and you have smites, you have a limited number of smites, that'll top up your amount of smites that you have. If you can turn undead, it sets, it puts your turns available back to maximum. If you got negative levels, which is a mechanic where if you don't have this thing called Death Ward on you, negative energy effects basically takes away your levels. Like, we've seen the community manager running around with 30 negative levels because he forgets to get Death Ward like a dingleberry. So basically, it freshens you up, and you gain all. The main thing is you gain all your spell points, but you do have to redo your buffs, and basically it's as if you're starting the quest fresh. All right, open the door, nice lady. Yoink. We're in the potty. The door is locked.
It will take you all night to buff out the dent I just received.
The fact that creatures are randomly dancing is because one of the abilities that the Feywild Muse Hireling has is an ability to cause Otto's irresistible dance. He's a bard. And you can manually trigger it as well. But basically it's a nice CC. One of the other things the hirelings also have is they also have abilities that you can't specifically trigger. And the Feywild Muse has a res skill that he occasionally can do, like a clutch res on you. It's really nice. Going down to the basement. And in some quests there are traps. It's a trap! And depending on which quest it is and what era of quest it was, sometimes they would have the control boxes that would let you disable the trap. Sometimes it would be before the trap happened. Oh, crumbs. Alright. Oh, crap. It's also the head of the beast. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can cast my thing. Why does my thing fail? Okay. I'm just gonna have to attack it myself.
They lacked stamina.
And I got kilted to dead. Can Rana save me? Nope. Can the Feywild Muse save me? Thing is, I can't trigger his res. Okay, he did. Alright. And when he got me again. Well, so much for that. So this guy is CR 42, but he's a purple mob, so he does not take a lot of damage. And he gives out a lot, and he's gone now. Okay. And there are ways you can res yourself within, like if all your hirelings are dead, there is a way that you can get back in. So what I did is I released, and I'm back in Stormridge. I'm actually going to let that quest, I'm going to deal with that quest later, because I'm going to show you something cool. Since we're here in Stormreach, I'm going to fix my shit first. I'm going to clean the bags out while we're at it. Save those. Clicky those, clicky those, clicky those. Bye-bye. Alright. I'm also going to buy broccoli juice and crispy bacon. The broccoli juice is food of the gods, as you might imagine. And broccoli juice is whatever. Don't care. Scream run. Yeah, yeah. I have beat the head of the beast many, well, not many times, but it's generally about half an hour between me and him. If I'm really paying attention, then yeah. But if I'm not paying attention, then not so much. Turn my stuff back on. How's my lantern doing? I need to do better about getting my lanterns. Okay, so since you're brand new, I'm going to do this. I did this on the official last night. I'm going to do it again here for you. We're going to show you how to get to where you need to go as quickly as possible. You don't have to do any quests other than getting through the starting tutorial, because you have to do it to get out of the starting area. There's like the, here's how to progress through a quest thing. And then there's the actual Korthos Island. I can take you to Korthos Island. Unfortunately, you're not going to have a mount unless you decide to buy an expansion that has a mount in it. I don't recommend you spend any money until you actually decide you like the damn game. I know. Your game is still downloading. Hurry up, PTG's internet! But this way you can go back and watch to, you know, if you want to hurry your way through, if you want to. So there's two versions of Korthos. Once you get, like, when you create a character, you're going to wake up on a beach. You're going to meet 3 characters that you'll run across over the course of the game, hither and yonder. And they'll take you through the bargain basement. It's kind of like, you know, in Lotro, where you have the actual I don't know how to hit the W key tutorial for all the things. It's actually really clever that those intros, you get to hang out with the book characters right from the get-go, before they go piss off on the quest or whatever. So if you're a dwarf, you get to see, you're there when Thorin and Gandalf and the dwarves start to head to the Shire for the Hobbit. But what's going to happen is, once you get past that initial, I have never set foot in DDO before, you're going to wind up here, right here. You're going to come out here. And what you're going to do is, these are the folks that you can do the lantern stuff with. Ignore them. You're going to come over here. You're gonna ignore everybody. And this will actually be, like, not sunny at all. It'll be, like, snowing. And everybody's miserable and looks like, you know... I don't know, Detroit in January. I don't know. And you're gonna come over here and talk to Valeria. And she's gonna ask you, are you sure you want to skip the Korthos storyline and go to Stormreach? And you're gonna say yes, because you can do the quests if you want to, but since you're on a timer here, because you have until downtime on Wednesday to pick the first thing up. And the first thing is actually really good, and you want to get it for free, because you get it for your entire damn account. See, they got the chunky boy. So you're gonna say, yes, I want to go to Stormreach. Override her protests. And then you're gonna wind up here. In the harbor. And then you're gonna ride over here. Or run over here. You can run really, really slow. And I'm gonna show you something really cool while you're doing this. You're gonna stop and talk to this guy. He's gonna give you a quest. And then he's gonna give you a little red bag to stick stuff in. You're gonna want to keep that. And then you're gonna go up these steps. Up this ramp and these steps. Go over this way. Sheesh! And talk to this guy and take his quest. Because he's going to give you a little blue bag. Red bag, blue bag. Alright. And then you're going to come over here and talk to this guy. And he's going to give you a tiny green bag. Now, I have bigger ones here. Well, this is the one I've got. So, they're just little bags. And they can store stuff. And it helps save your bag. Because this is how many bag slots you start off with. This is it. Storage in DDO is messed up compared to Lotro. I'm like, my god. I want bag slots. There are ways to earn additional bag slots. You can buy some on the store for your entire account. You can earn some by doing some quests and getting favor. But when you reincarnate, you have to reacquire the favor ones all over again. So that's one thing about favor. You reset even that. Okay. So, you talk to those three guys, get their bags, and then you're going to go to this big door. Clicky the door. And you're going to be in the marketplace. This is where your class trainers are. Well, there's some back there too. But class trainers are here. Hireling vendors, so you can buy your one regular hireling there. There's some quests here in town. But you want to go... Okay. Get off this. You want to go over here. So you're going to come down these stairs. And you're going to come over here. And you're going to come over to this corner. Past guard Cade. And you're going to come here to the Hall of Heroes. And if you don't have Featherfall, don't do what I'm about to do. If you have it, go for it. You're going to jump off of here, and you're going to spin around until you wind up next to this silver dragon. And you're going to come talk to him and say, I'd like to claim this month's reward. And if you already have it, he's going to complain and say, go check your damn calendar. And then once you claim it, whatever it is, if it's like an item, you're going to go over to this person and say, I would like my thing, please. And so if I, for example, lost my prismatic cosmetic armor set, I could come over here and get another one. This is something I wish they would adopt in Lotro so much, is using NPCs to claim account-bound things. So far we've had all of these as options. There's a few more that don't show up that you don't need to separately, like, there's a few things that they give to us that you don't need to come over here to claim. You just get it automatically. Just log out, log back in. It's there. But you do want the one for this month, or this week. It's Dragon Lord. You can go to the website the Zathral told us about, which is the Year of the Dragon site. Let me go grab it here. See, I'm gonna grab this. Oh man. Now go to that website. DDO.com, go to the top, click Year of the Dragon. The webpage will crash out. You hit refresh, it shows up. It will tell you what's coming every week. And then you can Make sure you stop in every week and talk to the dragon. So, honestly, what I do for my alt account, she's parked right here. So, after downtime on Wednesday, when the game comes back up, I log in, talk to the damn dragon. And I'm actually going to pull the website just to tell you what's coming up. So, until downtime on Wednesday, you can get the Dragon Lord archetype. Now, what an archetype is, it's like... It's kind of like the same notion that we have elves and then we have high elves that can do slightly different things. Same basic notion, but except it's not a race. It's a class. It's a variant on a class. So, the Dragon Lord archetype is a fighter archetype that has a few things borrowed from Barbarian, and it's right now it is pretty strong. It hasn't been nerfed yet, so you do want that. And then after starting Wednesday, after downtime, you're going to get the Gift of the Silver Dragon once you talk to this butthead. And that's a free new adventure pack. And it's quite fun. I just don't know what they're going to do with the VIPs get daily gold rolls, so I'm going to get you the website so you can read this too. Yeah. There we go. April is going to be really exciting. Or, not April. The next week, not this upcoming Wednesday, but the following, is one you want to pay attention to, and you definitely want to be back for that one because you get a free expansion. Now, you don't get, like, the in-game goodies, you know, that come with buying an expansion for real money, but you get the content. It's like, you know, dropping the however many points to buy the expansion in the store without having to buy the expansion in the store. And there's a lot of choices there. And we can help you pick a choice. It's really going to depend on what you want to do. I can make some recommendations on what might be most useful. The following week is the Chunky Boy Green Dragon. In June... God, I gotta stop saying the months. The following week after that is a dragon hatchling pet. It's like a little red dragon that follows you around. The following week after that, blue dragon wings of your very own. The following week after that is something called the Draconic Raiders Reward Box. And there's whole videos about what you should pick out of that. It's basically one piece of raid gear. And there's one choice that most people make. And you can choose whatever you want out of it. The following week is a cosmetic outfit. The week after that is a Horde of Discovery, which is a few different things, and then a choice of a pet. Then we have, after that, a... and one thing to note about the Draconic Raiders Reward Box, that we skip back a couple items, is that you get one on every server on your account. But the expansion one, which is coming out in a couple weeks, that one unlocks the expansion for the entire account. But you can only, do that one. Pick Up the Dragon's Lair is basically stuff from quests involving dragons. There's some good choices there, but you only get one per account, so you want to make sure you open that on the right server. After that, the current one that's actually live for the rest of the... No, actually, that just went away. Is Dragon Path Aura Footprint. So as you're running around, it looks like little bloops of flame behind you. And the footprints vary based on what race you are. So, for example, if you're a Dragonborn character, you look like a dragon, kind of, humanoid dragon, then your footprints look like lizard feet. If you're a human, it looks like human feet. It's really cool. Right now, the current one is an armor set. You probably saw it in my social media feed. It has a really cool red dragon wing cloak that's got like the 5 dragon colors heads on it. It's really cool. And the one that's coming out at the end of February, what nobody has yet, is the Dragon Disciple archetype, which is a monk archetype. So that's a lot of fun. So all this shit is free. So that's why I keep encouraging. I'm like telling your internet to hurry the fuck up. All right, let's get back to Myth Drannor. I'm gonna have to restart that quest though. That's gonna suck. That's really gonna suck. That quest is normally really fun, honestly. I ain't too mad that I got killed in it though. Okay. And I would recommend starting on the Coromir server because it is a fresh start server. It's 64-bit, so if you wanted to give a go at 64-bit without having to pay for it, it is free to access until April 15th. But Coromir is the server you have to be on to do the weekly Year of the Dragon anyway, so you might as well. We don't know yet what their plans are for further 64-bit servers. They have been talking about 2 or 3 more that are going to be free-for-alls, just like the ones that are coming up in Lotro. And I have like a whole page front and back of my Lotro plans. And I was actually considering streaming Lotro tonight and just sitting around and doing my paperwork and plans and whatever. I know a couple of people have done those. I'm like, you know, I can do that too. Now, one of the things DDO has that Lotro does not have is a ransack mechanic. Lotro typically has, like, daily locks on quests, so you can't run a quest over and over and over and over again, instances and shit. Quests they don't care about. You know, go back to the pool of reflection or whatever. But instances in Lotro, you got like your daily instance locks and then your raid instance ones. In DDO, they don't have that. Raids have, I believe, a daily lock that you need like, or it has a lock that you need like a reset timer on it. But quests normally just have you finish the quest, you reacquire the quest, you do it again. So what they did is they added a mechanic on chests called ransack, which means you can only loot the chest a certain number of times within a certain period of time. And let me see if I have the option turned on. Yeah, detailed chest information. So what happens is when I try to loot a chest, it will tell me if when the ransack is going to kick in. So as you continually loot a chest over and over and over again, the quality of loot starts going down. The named items, if there are any, will not be present at all. Alright, you're not there. And eventually the chest will not give you anything. And that's pretty much to prevent people from sitting there and farming the same quest over and over and over and over and over again until they get the damn thing they wanted. It's to encourage replayability, and I know a lot of people are salty about it. And there are some folks that say, well, why do VIPs have to have a chest ransack? That's not fair. That would be a really good VIP loyalty thing. They actually have a VIP loyalty program going on, which is where every first of the month you go talk to the VIP vendor, and it increments your thing, and then you get the next reward in the list. And there's some folks who hate it. I have no personal opinion on it either way, honestly. Don't really care. I go in, I get my stuff, and I don't worry about it too much. I'll show you what the ransack thing is. It looks like this. Here's your chest, here's the quest, here's how many times you've looted, when is the ransack reset. didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I'll put that back up there. Okay. Well, somehow I managed to mess that up. Oh, let me grab my stuff here first. Did I crash my game? I did not. Come on. I don't know what I did with it, but that's okay. I don't care. It's over there, just my combat log. Oh, there we go. Put it back. It's not letting you log in? Okay. Now, one thing that you need to know about... Is it saying you don't have a subscription? You will need to put in a ticket with CS and have them paste a blank DDO subscription to your Lotro account. It's a pain in the ass. Your alternative would be to create a separate DDO account and go to town right now. The problem with that is that means you're going to have separate logins for Lotro and DDO. And I do personally know how... Yeah. You cannot have a Lotro and a DDO subscription on the same Standing Stone Games account. Ask me how I know. Customer service can paste a subscription for the other game onto an existing account. Some magic that they can do. What they cannot do is merge two existing accounts together. Again, ask me how I know. So if you put in a ticket with CS, they would be able to get you fixed up. Okay, they're not home. Let's go talk to Daggerjaw in the pond. However, depending on how much the turnaround time is and you want to avoid missing out, then your alternative that you can do right now is just use a spare email address and create a second account for Standing Stone, but use it for DDO instead. I mean, that's how I had to do it, because when I was setting things up, I didn't know you could petition CS to do that. So I have a separate Lotro and a separate DDO account. It's a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. But it also means, since I'm using different passwords, if one gets hacked, the other one will be fine. Okay, he's not present. So I would probably say put in the ticket for your regular account. And as a contingency, make a separate DDO account with a different login from your usual. Maybe just like put your Lotro account name and then add DDO at the end of it or something. But yeah, you do have to use a different email address for it to work. And that way you're covering all your bases, right? That way, either way, you're gonna get what you need. I just realized we had the shield guarding up and not Teal. Or not Froggo. Ooh, the Fomorian is up. Let's kick this guy's ass. There we go. No decent loot. Yay, mimics! Ooh, I got some legendary hand wraps with the Fallen Age and legendary victory for the guild. Nice. Alright, do we want to try that quest again? Yes. If I'm paying attention, I should be able to get it done in half an hour. Now, one thing is, if you die in a quest and you release out, you still have a little bit of time before you can go back in. You know, if you get back in time and go back into the quest, you just basically pick up where you left off. But if you don't, then the quest just resets and you start all over again. Man, I messed up all of my things. Oh my goodness. My hotbars are all over the place. Hotbars are a lot shakier in one game versus the other. Alright, 6. There's 7. 7 is like over here. There's 7. No, 7 is right here. Come here. Screech. I'm so bad about setting these things. So tomorrow's going to be fun at work. I'm going to be interviewing for my boss's job because he got a promotion. So a little bit nervous. The boss wants me to have the job. Layout, load, save, but we shall see what happens.
The strange note you found in the burial glen has led you here, to the temple of Labalus Enereth, resting place of Myth Drannor's elusive god of time. Here, you should be able to uncover the secret of the key to the mythal. You see a plaque against the wall. Reading it will be the first step on your journey. You pick up the box of artifacts, certain that you will need them later in your journey. The plaque states that to receive the blessing of the Time God, you must stand before the altar and pray for assistance. You feel a rush of power as you pray at the altar. A fissure forms in the air before you, through which you catch a glimpse of something that should not be possible. An intact city, untouched by ruin.
Make sure you're not putting in European dates.
You find yourself in a pristine version of the temple
putting in European dates.
Centuries ago, before the city fell. Now that you are in the past, you should be able to learn more from the mages themselves. Your destination is the Mythal Consortium, located across the street. This is the city in its original state, grand and serene, without danger or decay. Your destination is straight ahead, the Mythal Consortium. You enter the Mythal Consortium. People gather in circles, talking in the lavishly decorated foyer. Someone might have the information you seek. This person wasn't able to help with your search. However, just as you finished talking, a rift appeared. After stepping through the rift, you find yourself back in the present. The Consortium has fallen into a state of decay. Crumbling walls with echoing halls surround you.
Don't think it's working? Maybe check the format, make sure it's wanting like month, year, blah, blah, blah. Whether it wants a 2-year,
You see the remains of what must have been stairs up to the upper level of the consortium. You'll need to find another way
dashes,
upstairs.
hyphens, slashes. Leading zeros. The drop down menu. Fair. I haven't created an account on their website, so I don't know.
You hear a grinding of stones in the distance.
I wonder if they would ever let a Myth Stalker appear in this past segment of this quest. That would be funky.
This locked door is marked by a dim blue crystal. This door needs to be unlocked with a silver key. The High Mages who lead the Mythal Consortium are involved in some sort of secret ritual today. That must be the reason why you were told you should seek them out in their tower. Upon entering this room, you spy a monster resting inside.
Try again tomorrow. We'll hopefully get it sorted out. I hope they do. If not, you can always reach out to Cordova and see if he can assist. In worst case, he could probably get CS to get the pasty McPaste thing. I don't know. I don't want to volunteer him for stuff because I don't know for sure if he would be able to, but he's generally pretty helpful. Wrong button. Look at that guy. He's a goof on. We're over here ignoring the displacer piece of paper this bughead. He did not take the
Creature falls
crap.
to the ground, defeated.
Get him! We got him. Damn. That gives me some points on my thing, so that's nice. That was a good save. Good save. At least I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the quest. There is a dragon at the end of this quest. There's the loo. We're probably gonna need that. And this is like, you can't go in here yet.
This door is marked with a sign that says, "To the courtyard." It's locked tight, but an iron key should open it.
It's a nice kitchen.
Rest now and grow stronger.
Rest now and grow stronger. This Mexican hot chocolate is so damn good. Okay. Get my stuff going. Yoink. Look at that little soft shoe he's doing! I almost feel bad about killing him while he's dancing. Almost, but not quite. Alright, we've done that side. Recall correctly. We came out of the loo over there. We unlocked that door. Did we not? We cannot unlock that door yet. That's why. Let's go back the way we were originally going. It officially hates you. Aww. It just says your birth date is invalid? That's so damn weird. I mean, you weren't born on February 29th. Don't tell me. Don't reveal that info. Wolfie's down. Wolfie's down. go that way. I need to go to the past. Got the one right behind him, too. Dude. There we go. There's a shrine there. There's a key we need in here. Yoink.
You pick up a silver key.
Remember, we need a silver key to open a certain door. Pepperidge Farms remembers. I'm saving that shrine back there from when I need it.
A portal has opened, allowing a horde of demons to enter.
For the horde! And everybody else did not come in at the same time. Get out of that.
The last demon withers away.
Dun dun dun. What are y'all attacking? I don't know.
You enter an empty underground chamber. The sound of your breaths echoes across the high walls.
The blue crystal. Cormier,
You pull
yes.
the lever, setting the blue crystal alight.
Yay! Hacker speak. I'm in. Cormier, yes. That's where the freebies are. Now, one thing to note about Cormier, I must stress this, by the way, is on April 15th, the free run period on Cormier goes away. And so if you want to keep playing on Cormier, you gotta subscribe to the game. You can't transfer your characters off Cormier. They may change that in the future, but we didn't. However, if you want to play on a different world, on the long term, go for create a character. I'm on Orion. It's probably the laggiest server because it's the most populated server, but you'll find people to play with when I'm not around. On the other hand, if you pick Orion, I can at least get you in my guild, and you can take advantage of the guild buffs that we have. And there's some free gear and pets and shit in the guild airship storage chests. Because, sure, why not? But yeah, you might as well keep a character on Cormier to just log in once a week to get the thing if you want to. But if you want to play on Cormier, you know, until we know what the 64-bit adventures are going to be, what the 64 worlds are going to be, we haven't gotten our producer letter yet. We're probably not going to get it soon. Ah! Neutral agent with the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're just chilling here. Chilling as a cold druid. Alright. Yo, Froggo! Get your butt in here. I need the Froggo. Except they don't have Froggo. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna dismiss you. Go bye-bye. Pick the wrong hireling to summon. Welcome, welcome. How's the favorite panda doing? Hope you're doing okay. Alright, no real good loot out of that one either. Fine. Let's go beat up a tree. What? Druid, what are you talking about? There's a quest to beat up a tree. It's fine. got another level on your neutral panda? You've been playing on Argo? Hell yeah. Argo is the other super potentially laggy server. Come here, you. Alright, now let's go beat up a tree. Kind of.
You find yourself in an empty courtyard. Just ahead, you spy a small withered sapling. You drizzle water over the tree. You wonder how tall
Beat
it will
up the
eventually become
tree,
in
not the
Myth Drannor's
dryad.
present day. Before you stand
Lean on
the
Canis?
dryad,
Okay.
presumably grown from the sapling you watered in the past.
That's good, Albreth. Distract the chick while we beat up her tree. I've been primarily playing here on Cormyr.
The dryad crumples
There we
in a
go.
pile of leaves.
Still no decent loot. Well, damn it. And that door's locked, so we can't go through it. Alright, back in the present. Well, no, we're back in the past. Okay. Probably want to use that shrine. But we'll go this way first. A monk? Yeah, monks are a thing. Now, monks are currently undergoing a little bit of a rework. And we don't know what the latest is on those. Okay, we opened the blue crystal door, so now we can use those. Still can't get in there. We have the key for the silver door, which is the key over here.
You
There we
unlock the door.
this one.
In your present, there was nothing in this room but a jumble of bricks. But here, in the past, you find an intact stairwell leading to the upper floor. Two guards stand in front of this door. There are 3 other locked doors in this hallway. One is marked with a yellow crystal, another is marked by a green one. This door requires a gold key.
So there. Oh yeah, ladders work in this game. And there's some quests that involve water slides. The Rivers and Evening Star also feature currents. No monk? Ooh, that sounds like fun.
A mass of
Puzzle
tiles sprawls over the
time.
floor in this room.
You said you like puzzles. Some puzzles have traps in them. Okay. I missed it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're good.
The last rune lights up, and you hear a click. It must be the lever on the back wall unlocking. You pull the lever, and the yellow crystal lights up.
Suddenly we can go through the yellow crystal door. This is the part where I sometimes get myself confused. Yellow crystal... Was that in the present? Or the past? Yellow crystal was in the present. I'm sorry, was in the past. Was in the good era. So, let's go back here. Yeah. Yellow crystal door. Alright, time for a bad fight. I don't like this fight. Nothing for it. I hate chaos crawlers. Screw you! Even the carrion crawlers have a little dance. And grab my wolf, res my wolf, because I can do that. Ooh, that was nice! My hit points are not so nice. My skill points are also not so nice. There's a thing here in the past. Go to the rift.
You find some shield guardians guarding a lever against the wall. They lunge forward as you approach. You pull the lever marked with a green crystal, unlocking another door in the hallway.
Green crystal was in the present. It was that door. Yep. No, it wasn't. That was this door. I'd like to see a shrine, please. Or, you know, just take them out myself. Okay. That door still doesn't open. You guys having fun over here? Okay. Yeah, the gold key's back here. Man, the hirelings are just useless. Screw you. I like it how the snake's effect sometimes sticks around. Or the VFX port does. Notice that? Yep. Yep, yep. Ooh, a free extra chest. I'll take it. Potions of Wonder, or how to mess with your raid.
You pick up a gold key from atop the cabinet.
Alright, let's go to the present. Okay, now we need to get back to the actual main area. A lot of people actually really hate this quest. Because it's like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm like, okay, I get you. I feel you. Alright, remember gold door? Gold key door? There we go.
You unlock the door with a gold key.
What's this right here?
Returning to the past, you find yourself in a well-decorated bedchamber. You spot a small, shining object in the shadows.
Rest
Yoink.
now and grow stronger.
That's what I really needed, was a shrine. Okay, perfect. Okay, we've got the iron key, which is what we really need. Now, looking at the map, we need to unlock the iron door in the past. Alright. Hi, guys. You can't go in there! Can't go in there either. We need to get back downstairs, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Hi, guys. That's where we're going.
You hear a soft click as the key fits into the lock. The way to the courtyard has been opened.
Dun dun dun. All
You
right.
emerge into the fresh air of a manicured
Almost done with this
courtyard.
quest.
There are 2 buildings on either side. But what stands out to you is the tower directly ahead.
Which we're ignoring.
This is a storage room. There is another door to the left, as well as a ladder leading upstairs.
Don't do it!
The elemental disappears in a puff of smoke.
Dummy. Still no decent loot, alas. Now, if you were going for all the collectibles and breakables and things, you'd want to go over here as well. Break all those things. I'm not going to worry about them. But wait! There's more. There's another chest in here. And all you need is a friendly trapper to unlock it for you. Alright. Come on, Froggo, do the thing. Brain dead hirelings. Seems to be trying to track now, maybe. There we go. Yoink! So far, no good loot out of this quest. And more collectible, or more breakables back here if you really want them. Okay, let's go back to the past. And now what we want to do is we want to go to the other room across the courtyard because there's a shrine in there. You know what? Screw it. We don't need the shrine. We're gonna fight a dragon without. Hi, guys.
The guard tells you that this tower is off limits to all but those who have been invited.
Besides, there's
Flashing
also a
the High
shrine in here
Mage's
before we
ring
go out.
is enough proof to show that you're welcome inside.
I'm supposed to be here.
Inside the tower, you enter a sparsely decorated stairwell. 3 mages stand before a ritual circle. 2 turn to confront you, but the third holds up her hand.
Have peace, Lord Engluth, Lady Ekorn. I sense no malevolence from them. Tell me, why have you come here?
She's not very nice.
Lady Ekorn narrows her eyes. I'll accept your presence here, but should you get in our way, I will not hesitate to force you out of here myself.
Him, Ongluth, we get to talk to his skeleton in a different quest. It's amazing.
Lord Ongluth nods his head, fidgeting. The only way you could have that ring is if I gave it to you myself. There is no other explanation. Very well. I shall believe your theory.
Eldranath doesn't have a voice actor. But the Shrinchi's voice actress is Amelia Tyler. And I'm skipping this because I've done this 5 million times.
It turns out that the key to the Mythal was not an object, but a man. Sir Eldranath has been transformed into a bear and kept in stasis for all these years. All to protect his great power. The power to control the Mythal. The Shrinchi turns her attention to the other mages.
Fellow casters, we have heard their tale. What do you say? Should we let them stay?
The other mages nod. She turns to you.
We have urgent work to do. We must create the key and seal his power. Speak to me about what is to come. To think that an adventurer from a ruined future would find their way to us centuries before everything fell apart. If what you say is true, the fate of our city hangs in the balance. We owe it a chance at a new life.
The mages begin chanting in ancient Elvish. The Shrinchi shouts,
Under the legacy of Myth Drannor, we forge the key to the Mythal. Let us weave his soul into the Mythal's core.
With the ritual complete, Sir Eldranath can now control the Mythal, sacrificing his freedom to keep the power safe through the years. He will rest in stasis in Eldranath's tomb until the time comes when the city needs his help.
Alright, and we get a portal. Let's go.
You have returned to the present. To your surprise, the Shrinchi is waiting for you. She beckons you over.
Here we are once again. Despite the centuries I've spent wandering this city, I never forget a promise. We don't have a lot of time. We must complete the reversal ritual now before the Red Wizards swallow this city whole.
The door swings open, and in walks Eldranath in bear form. He must have followed you through the ruins of the Mythal Consortium.
Sure he did.
The floor trembles as she shouts in ancient Elvish.
Let Myth Drannor guide us once again. Key to the Mythal, return to us once more.
You and the Shrinchi complete the reversal ritual, and Sir Eldranath returns to his human form.
Can I have your outfit?
Now that Sir Eldranath has returned to his original form, he can use his power to help defeat the Red Wizards. Soon they will be driven from the city,
If you needed a shrine, here's a shrine. But I don't think I need it. I'm almost at full health here. Now, let's go complete our adventure. We're gonna go fight a dragon. We're gonna go wakey wakey!
Quite unusual dragon dozes in the center of the ruined courtyard.
He's not very
It
happy.
moves to defend its resting place the instant it senses your presence.
Ow.
The dragon lets out an ear-splitting roar as it meets its demise. You see that a time rift has opened behind it. A dimension door has appeared in the courtyard.
Yes, it has.
You return to the temple. Having completed your mission, you can go back to the present and onward to your goal of defeating the Red
Yay,
Wizards.
we did the thing.
You step into the rift and return to the ruined present.
Hello?
Yet, a feeling of peace still radiates in the space, as if Labalus Enerath himself is congratulating you on a job well done. After your adventure in the past, you have finally obtained the knowledge you sought. You have found the key to the Mythal and gained his cooperation in the struggle to come.
Ba-bum.
Time to prepare for your final confrontation with Droic Orgel and his army of Red Wizards.
So we got some uncanny mending boots, but they are good for like artificers or warforged. But still, it's not shabby loot. We'll grab all of that. And we'll run some more rares. I'll look over at Skittish, curled up with Mama Cat. He's so cute. Kitties are always cute. Well, let's go beat up on a couple of rares on the way out, because it is past my time, and I do have to make sure I'm well rested for my interview tomorrow. It's in the afternoon after lunch, so there's that. Look, Wonder, wakey wakey. Look, it's a mimic! We're fighting a mimic! And some other buttheads want to join our little party here. Screw you. And now that the mimic is dead, we get loot. You're welcome, PTG. Alright, let's go find some more rares to murderize on our way out. Whee! So we've already tried the, a couple of the ones on that side a couple of times. So we'll try over here. Okay, that one's not up. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Hi, guys. And this is like a really, really, really large exterior area for real. And there's craters involved. Alright, we're going up this way. Where am I going? Druid, where are you going? Druid, where are you going? Okay, it's Castle Cormanthor. That's the Onaglim. Let's aim for the House of Song. Because I can see if Ossium is up. We can take the scenic route up and around. Excuse me. There's the House of Song.
The House of Song was a temple devoted to Ogma, the god of music and inspiration. It's said that at night,
You are not
mournful
present.
music sometimes can be heard from
Very
within.
sad. Okay, now we're gonna go this way. And we're gonna go down the east side, to the north end, the east side. Go this way, actually. Whee! This is why I love Featherfall. You do things like this. Look, we have owlbears. Now the thing about DDO is that it uses a lot of the older, has two primary settings. The older Eberron stuff and the newer Forgotten Realms stuff. The Forgotten Realms stuff is the stuff you find, like the D&D movie was set in the Forgotten Realms. Okay, you're not home. Alright, let's go back this way. And some of the elders of Dungeons and Dragons, the Greybeards, who really are like, I don't know, the kind of person that sometimes I don't want girls playing D&D, and I'm like, bitch, my sister's been playing D&D since before you were, bud. And my sister's cool. If any of y'all play Catan, the Settlers of Catan, then
This vast cemetery was created as
you're
a place
playing
where the
her
Empire's
company's
protectors
game.
could be buried with honor, where its heroes would be remembered forever.
she's like
The
important there
Empire
too.
is gone. The silent monuments remain.
You know somebody's important to a company when they have access to the company credit card. I'm just saying. Okay, you're up. Let's kick your ass. Hi. Give me loot! Give me loot as soon as I kick your butt and unlock your chest. Bye! Oh, the ring is... It's fodder for my sentient jewel at this point. Because those things drop like candy, so they're... Even though they're flagged as rare, they're not really rare. Whee! And I do love me old growth forests like this is. It was such a great artistic choice. With all the ferns and the big honking old trees and the old trees that fell over. Because they get hit by lightning or they're just too damn big. Alright, I don't need the map from here. I know where I'm going. We could see if the dragon is home. Then it's been half an hour fighting him. You know what? We should do that. I should fight the dragon. It'll be fun. If he's home. You're not home. Let me check the other 2 rares and then we'll go fight the dragon if he's home. He might not be home because they're rare for a reason.
Elves created this city, and as it grew, they welcomed others. Dwarves and humans made their homes here, built their own neighborhoods, dreamed their own dreams.
I dreamed a dream. Bum, bum, ba-dum. You're at Stormreach. Okay, go to the Hall of Heroes. If you get to Stormreach, you can go to the marketplace to the north. And the Hall of Heroes should have a portal on the map. Well, I haven't seen that guy all week. Alright, let's go see if the dragon is home. I'm gonna fight another dragon. Red bag check. Yes! Yeah, having those free little bags are super helpful in the early game. I mean, you can easily pick up other bags in other fashions. I mean, they have some in the store too, and I wouldn't recommend necessarily go to the store buy things, but their bags in DDO are way hell cheaper than the ones in Lotro, but it's also a lot harder to acquire DDO points than it is in Lotro, so it is what it is. Alright, let's go this way. I would like to stop coughing. What are you doing here? Oh, you guys came out of that portal. Never mind. Green bag check! Ow! Jerks. One cool thing is, you can always hop up on your mount in the middle of battle if you can. You forgot the blue bag from Fitzpat Defense, though. Okay. That's okay, you can just go back and talk to him. It's no big deal. Well, you don't need it, but it's nice to have. Okay, let's see if the dragon's home. He is home. I see him over there in the corner having a snooze. Okay. Let's do this. You better give me some decent loot or I'm gonna be salty. Oh, that was the bad spell. I wanted this one. See, look at their dance! Is their dance cool? Okay, got that one. Rana's hanging out over there. Before I do anything else, I want to do a little bit of gear change. I want to take this off because it's not doing me any good. And I want to put this on to get magical efficiency. Switch out my belt. Okay, got my spell pots. I think I'm going to actually swap out Froggo. For the Shield Guardian. Shield Guardian can take care of himself pretty well. Now the reason I switched out my belt is my belt has a thing that helps me with my spell points. It gives me 10% magical efficiency. Okay. Oh shit. Well, this is good that we're doing this before we wake the damn dragon up. No, it's not a bad one either. That was an easy one. So that was nice. That was actually really good. Imagine getting the head of the beast when we're fighting this dragon. Yeah, no. You got the chromatic dragon helm? Hell yeah. So this is a CR 68 dude. And now what I'm going to do is bring down my better spells, my cheaper spells. And just keep hitting him. It's gonna take a while. Get comfy. How many spell points does that cost? 23. I'm gonna switch Thorn Strike out. Basically, I'm just gonna chip away at him. Occasionally hit him with a big spell, but not too often. I don't know where that guy came from. Knock me down. Got knocked down. Have a good night, PTG. You are most welcome. And one thing I'm noticing is the hirelings are not attacking very much. I keep commanding them to attack. Like, my Ice Waters is doing the most damage, so I should just keep casting.
I'm not meant to take this kind of damage.
It just takes a while. Oh, I got one neg level. Whoopsie doodle. I can have Alvarez. Cast Greater Resto on me and fix that. There we go. And then I will cast something on me. Thank you. Let's go beat up the drag. Kill the dragon, kill the dragon, kill the dragon. I don't even bother rezzing the wolf because he's too much of a pain. He dies too easily. That's no fun. Got her. Let's go. fire elemental, you beast. If you don't knock her over, she's gonna keep kicking your damn ass for 10 minutes. Rude. Oh, he got me. Alright, Rana's got me though. Go get him. Thunder snow right up the ass. Ooh, Aegon got killed by a will-o-wisp at level 12. Must be running into the mists or something. Good night, Holly! Making some damn good loot out of your chest, buddy. Yeah, we're running a bit later than I normally do. But you know what the hell. I should be streaming tomorrow night. I probably will be streaming just Lotro inventory management shit, so it's not gonna be very exciting, but we can talk about the transfer coming up, or the great server migration. And some people aren't moving. They're just like, screw this, I'm just gonna stay. I might create placeholders on the new servers, but I'm gonna leave my shit where it is. So you know what? There's my home. There have been some people who have been fortunate to be on the same Lotro world their entire life. And I'm not one of those people. I'm already on my 3rd play server. Though one of those transfers was voluntary. So 1 out of the 2 transfers was indeed voluntary. Hirelings, do you want to actually attack the bad guy? Maybe? Attack the dragon? Kill the dragon, kill the dragon, kill the dragon! Come on, he's almost done. Come on! Thank you. Ow. He's almost down. He's almost down. Level shit. Going down! He's going down! Or am I going down? Got him! Let's resurrect the wolf. some of that Galanda distillate. Let's see what we get. It's still ridiculous that we're getting gold out of... Oh, shit. My bags are full. What? Hold the phone. Can get rid of that. What's making that weird ass noise? Alright, let's res the wolf. Oh, I got a good buff on me called Hammer Time. Alright, big money, no whammies! And I didn't get shit! For all of that, I got nothing. That sucks. That really sucks. I ain't gonna worry about that. Alright. So we really didn't get much by the way of good loot tonight. So our loot, whatever. I'm gonna recall out and call it a night. Gonna bundle this up and put it on YouTube as usual. I haven't yet faced the snake. One of these days I'll face the snake. I want to actually watch some videos on how people beat it. We did get that, so that's not horrible. We did get that, that's also not horrible. That is just going to be fed to my sentient weapon anyway. There we go. Thanks. I appreciate ya. So I am gonna get out of here. Bangies crossed for the interview tomorrow, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow streaming a bit. It's not normal that I stream on Tuesday nights, but my professor isn't teaching tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about being late for class. So there's that. Yeah, I'll be good. If you can't be good at it, or I don't know, BTD or something. I don't know. And I hopefully will see you tomorrow. We'll do some Lotro. Probably, again, we're going to do some inventory management and discuss the transfers, what we know, what we don't know. We'll link Yao's transfer FAQ, which I understand has been looked at by at least one member of Standing Stone's crew, and they've said, yeah, this is how this shit works. So, we'll see how it goes. Alright, talk to you later. Bye now!